Top questions. Clark Kent Kid wanted to know what's a safe distance if a suspect has a knife. Well, I'm trying to remember from our police academy days. I think the number was 15 feet, that we felt safe with a 15-foot barrier distance between us and somebody carrying a knife. The best thing you can do is ask an average person to stand 15 feet away from you holding a stick, and you pretend that you have a gun. Don't have a gun, use your hand, and then let him go whenever he's ready to go. Run full speed at you with that knife, or the stick as the knife. You will find it shocking how fast they cover the ground. That's the one thing we learned in the police academy, was we would do that scenario with we had a shock knife. That's actually a knife with electricity on it, so when they make contact with you, you feel it. It's like being tased. It's a great training weapon, besides not getting stabbed for real. But that reactionary gap, that 15 feet that you think seems like miles, when that guy just randomly takes off with that knife and your heart rate goes through the roof and you're shooting at a suspect with a knife coming at you, it gets intense. So you got to think about that. The other thing, a lot of people who know how to use their gun and weapons and they go to the range, they don't stress shoot. And stress shooting really changes everything. So I don't know what range you train at, but if it's possible to try to get your heart rate up before you shoot, try to do push-ups, jumping jacks, jog in place, then shoot. Because, it's great to have those skills to be able to shoot at a solitary standing target, but in real life, it's never like that. You're moving, the subject's moving, the environment's weird, it's nighttime, it's daytime, it's raining. There's a million factors that are not similar at all to the range where you're used to shooting. You could also practice, if the range allows it, putting the weapon on the shelf in front of the target and then picking it up and shooting as fast as you can, and seeing how that changes your shooting when you have to pick up the weapon, as opposed to you just slowly pick it up and point and shoot. So some little tips and tricks to stay safe. But knife safety, I believe it's about 15 feet. And lately in the news, you've seen how deadly a knife attack can be and how quickly someone can stab and kill multiple people. One suspect with one knife, I think it was in Australia, maybe 6 horrible, unfortunate people lost their lives to one person in a mall with a knife. So, knives don't get the credit they do as being killers. We always think of the gun, but a subject with a knife, somebody with some sort of mental derangement, can do a hell of a lot of damage in a crowded space. So thanks, guys. Be safe. Keep the questions coming. Put them in the comments.